kind of stinks right now because it's too cold outside and everything is too wet to change into sweaty. It's been a strange morning. When I broke camp, all I wanted to do was get to town. I left camp a little after 7, and I was disappointed. I wanted to break camp a little after 6, but one thing led to another. I started deleting videos in my phone to create space in the memory. But I was behind a couple of strong hikers, and they set the pace going uphill. And then the girl, Turbo, had a great pace going downhill, and then she let me pass her, and I just remembered hiking with a friend, chill out on the Appalachian Trail, and hiking with that group of people, Poncho Thunder, waist deep, and I go fast downhill, so I'm amazed at 8:30, a little past 8:30, in an hour and a half, I went 6 trail miles. I had to go a half mile up Fire Road to get back to the trail from where we camped, but from 7 to 8:30, I hiked basically 6.5 miles, 6 trail miles, and it really doesn't even make sense to me. I've thought about it 6 or 12 different ways to try to figure out if my math is wrong, but that's what it was. It's not sustainable all day. I wish it was. I'd be to Callahan's Lodge between 12 and 1. Welcome to Oregon. Please do not crush the cans. Well, figuratively, I am gonna crush a cream soda, but literally I won't crush anything. Oh man. I'm impressed. I am impressed with Oregon, I gotta say. I mean, there were some parking lots a little ways back, but who carried these coolers? That's not light work. So the people in Oregon, they use the Pacific Crest Trail. It's Thursday. I don't know what this is. So I found it. It's water. But it's a Thursday. It's August. But all day, I've walked by a lot of trailheads and Forest Service roads where you can park, and I've met more than a dozen people, all very friendly. Hiking, walking their dogs. Oregon has been beautiful. I am less than 2 miles, probably less than an hour to get to the Callahan's turnoff, which makes sense. There's like 3 waypoints. Callahan's turnoff, I can't remember the one in the middle, and then the third one is like the old interstate. So maybe you could go to that one and hitch a ride to Callahan's, or just get picked up walking there, but it just makes sense to go to the Callahan's turnoff. Walk there, get there as soon as possible. My package is at Callahan's, so I got a lot of things to figure out. I'm gonna get in early enough before 1:30, which is amazing, because when I left camp at 7, I just figured if it was a normal day, I wouldn't get there till 5, maybe 4 if I did well. But with Turbo and Dreamer setting the pace, first 5 or 6 miles this morning were amazing, and I didn't keep that pace. It's not sustainable, but I did push myself today. Today's been a race. I've tried to enjoy how beautiful Oregon is. It really is amazing, but I want to get to Callahan's, get that tent, get the old tent in the mail, and shower and do laundry. I haven't done either of those things since Dunsmuir. I am on the Blue Blaze to Callahan's. It's a little longer than a half mile. I've sent a few text messages. One guy, Adam, who hosts people sometimes, already responded that he has no availability. So I posted in the Facebook group asking for help, porch to sleep on, a place to pitch my tent. All I really need is Wi-Fi. It would be great to be close to downtown. I trust the trail will provide, and if I have to, I'll book a room. I just would love to save some money. I was leaning towards thinking about booking a room just for the privacy. I am heavily leaning towards zeroing tomorrow. I made good time to get here, and I need it just to rest. Today the terrain was good. I was able to go at a high pace, so I'd love to see what I can do with a day's rest, and sleeping in a bed would be great. I'm getting close.
I'm just wondering if it's best for you to get, if you want to try.
So I got my new tent at Callahan's. I'm in the process of sending my old tent back with their box and their shipping label. I'm at the post office. Still don't really have a plan as far as where I'm gonna stay tonight. Callahan's was busy. There were a lot of hikers there. So it'll all work out. Just have to figure out where I'm gonna spend the night tonight. And if I don't let them know, I might lose the opportunity, but the guy, Chris, said I can spend the night there tomorrow night. I do think I want a zero. I'm not in a hurry. I'll have to resupply, gotta take care of this tent. I have to do laundry and shower. Time to look through my phone and see if I can't figure out where I'm gonna stay tonight so I can figure out resupply, etc., etc. I don't want to buy a bunch of food and fill my bag if I gotta carry it around, type of a thing. Not really doing well finding food or a place to stay tonight, but I have options. Beautiful view. Well, this is amazing. So at least I fixed my hunger problem. I am 4 doors down from a motel that has shared bunk rooms, and they're like $55 or $66 depending on the room. I'm just waiting to see if anyone answers my post and offers me a bed or a porch or a spot in their yard to pitch my tent. I'd like to save some money. I don't know, this might be dinner. It's frustrating when I see other people post, can I find a host, a place to stay, and multiple people reach back and reach out and comment, and then I post basically the same thing and crickets. So I ended up at the Columbia, and the decor is amazing. So I just got their hot bar. I'm actually gonna have a dinner, but it's just a smorgasbord of pizza, roasted vegetables, potatoes, broccoli. Got some kefir, however you want to pronounce it. I have a beer for the shower later. And I don't even know what to make of my resupply. I have a bunch of dinners. Coming back with a resupply. Hello. Yeah. I walked from Mexico to Ashland, Oregon to sing karaoke with my boys. And now I'm going home to shower. The Columbia Motel. 110-year-old building. It's pretty cool. Well, I was gonna stay another night at the Columbia. It's really nice here. I didn't even notice this Lisa Simpson on the way out. Just noticed it today. But unfortunately, they're all booked up. I literally looked online and they had availability, and then I went to the front desk to talk to them about it, and it filled up. So luckily, the host, Chris, down the street, that I was in communication with yesterday, he still has a spot for me. So it's just a matter of spending some time packing up my stuff and going down the road, and I'll have a bed there, so I'm still in good shape. I like the vibe though at the Columbia. Chris is such a nice guy. He's got a beautiful home, beautiful friendly dog, Windsor. He let me the shirt off of his back. Well, okay, maybe out of his closet. He's gonna serve breakfast tomorrow around 8. And he sat down and had a glass of tea with me, iced tea, and he's an interesting guy. He's a former school teacher, retired teacher, and this is actually his last season hosting hikers, so I feel lucky to get this experience staying at his house. He's real easy to talk to. He helped me find a barber shop in town. I'm gonna go take care of all this. I'm just tired of it. It's my ultralight hack. I'm gonna get rid of like 2 or 3 pounds of hair right now. And I don't know if that's worn weight or carried weight, but I'll be lighter, that's for sure. And less itchy, and I feel like there could be sand and dirt hiding in here from California, and I wanna get rid of it. New state, new look. Boy, I've had a day. I did it. I got a shave and a haircut. Spent the rest of the day walking around looking for a Portland Trailblazers hat. I've wanted one when I got to Portland. I've been thinking about it for a while. I found a vintage store that had a different Portland Trailblazers hat. They wanted $34 for it. I was only able to get them down to 30. It just wasn't worth it. But the girl recommended going over to another emporium, which was a lot of different collective markets selling everything from soup to nuts. And I couldn't find the hat. I found a CF Freightline trucker hat. My initials are CF, so I was just gonna get that. That was $12. But in the last aisle, I found this hat, $6 on sale for 25% off. The hat cost $4.50. I was beside myself. So anyway, it was a great day. And now my head feels 3 pounds lighter, minus my hair. Add the hat, 1 pound, so I'm 2 pounds lighter.